What's going on with this real estate market? That's what I wanted to share. That's the number one question I have been getting from my clients. So I put together all this data and I wanted to make sure that I shared it with you. So let's dive into it. So today is April 7th. That's very important because things always change so rapidly in our market right now. We're going to go over the historic market and today's market. This is the Cromford report. This is the index that I follow on a daily basis because I want to know where things are going and how to guide my clients through this whole process. The balanced market is at 100. Anything above is a seller's market. Anything below is a buyer's market. Just for a example, back in the big housing boom, started in 2003 to 2005. Bam, that's this big spike right here. Look how drastically that thing went up. Crazy. And then here is that crash. So this is a part of it. I'm going to bring up later why today's not like the past. And ever since then, we've been on a slow, gradual coming through our economic recovery. We're going to jump into the next graph. This is my weekly charts. Again, anything above 100 is a seller's market. And today, which is in 2020, we are still well above the 100. So we're still in a very strong seller's market. We know this because we're still getting spam calls from investors. We're getting letters in the mail. All these people are asking, hey, are you ready to sell your house? Are you ready to sell your house? You know, we want to buy, we want to buy, we want to buy. Boom. So we know this is still a great time. And again, demand is still above the supply and interest rates are in the 3s. So it's a great time to refi if you're not looking to buy or sell. Take advantage of it. Who knows when this is going to happen again. Here is the short term. This is my daily chart. Now, this chart is not meant to be alarming. It's just realistic. That market index peaked on March 19th at 241. It's an extremely high number because we've had great demand and no supply. And as you can see, things a little bit in mid-March have started to plummet. People are really unsure about this virus and they don't know what's going on. But again, we're still above 200, still a great seller's market. Closings have held up well. They're going through, but just recently we've had a lot of fallouts of offers. And we're not sure if that's just because people who were qualified are losing their jobs, or else, they're not sure what's going on in the market and they decide just to sit because they're just scared. So this is why my data is so important for you. So here it is. Things are still good. And next slide's pretty exciting, which I absolutely love, is inventory. As you can see, the inventory has been decreasing over the years. So this is why sellers have been getting multiple offers on their property. And now all of a sudden, pow, we've had an increase, which is fantastic. So for all those buyers out there, guess what? Because you're going to have a little bit more to pick and choose from. You're possibly going to get yourself a little bit better of a deal because those sellers are not going to be getting as many multiple offers and you have better opportunity and more choices. So sellers, take a look at this. You still have very strong buyers who want to buy, and buyers, guess what? Because you're getting more choices. Awesome. This time it is different from that old housing bubble, which has just been driving me crazy, but I wanted to clear the data. This is the mortgage credit availability index. People back in 2004, 5, 6, it was so easy for them to get loans. Guess what? You just had to have a pulse, a breath, anything. Some people didn't even have that. It was very easy to get a loan. And today, guess what? It is challenging. And just most recently, since all the job losses and that, lenders are even more concerned. So they're even just tightening things up even more. So if you're a buyer, congratulations, go buy that home. And if you're a seller, guess what? You're going to have some strong buyers. Awesome. The price appreciation, as we saw in that very first chart, how things just rocketed up. Guess what? 8, 8.7, 12, 11.4% appreciation, out of control. versus the past 6 years recently, guess what? It's been a much slower increase. So that's fantastic. So we know this is a secure market. Inventory. We don't have inventory like we used to back then in 2007. There was tons of homes being bought up by anybody and everybody, and that's not the case today. There is still that shortage. It's a very tight market. Percent of medium income needed to purchase at a medium price home. Back in the day, again, 2006, it was really easy for people. Homes were very affordable. And today, guess what? They're expensive to buy. So still get out there and I should say they're more expensive to buy than what they were because they were doing all those crazy loans. Total home equity cashed out. And look at this. 5, 6, and 7 people were cashing out like crazy. Triple-digit billion numbers. Crazy. Now we're only in double digits, and people are actually keeping their equity in their homes, which is great. So that's what I like to see. This way you have equity and it'll help you out in the long run. The future, this is what the experts are saying. From healthdata.org, they're tracking the COVID-19 virus. But as you can see from the chart, they're looking at it to basically dwindle and go away. It'll be next to nothing, hopefully by June 1st. Bam! I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's get things going. I'm tired of being quarantined. I want to get out and live life. The major financial institutions, they are saying we're going to have a really quick, rapid growth. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, they're thinking the second quarter, as soon as this virus is disappearing, just like that last chart that I showed you, bam, things are going to rocket right back up to where we need. So if you're looking to buy, invest, keep an eye on the market. Now's the time to buy. Don't hang on to the cash. Pricewater, Goldhouse, Cooper, survey of 50 leaders from cross-section of industries. They say 66% are going to recover within a month, and 90% are going to recover within 3 months. So with all the layoffs, once things start happening, bam, our economy is going to get back to where it was. Today, all American, or 53.8% of all Americans have at least 50% equity. That's awesome. This is why you're not seeing the foreclosures, the REOs, the short sales, because guess what? People have equity in their house. They still can sell it. They can grab their money that they need and still continue living. They're not in the financial distress with no equity in their homes. So this is another absolutely positive thing in their housing market right now. This is the most recent news headline that I had to grab and I had to share, and it blew my mind, and I was so happy about it. Finally, positive stuff that I wanted to hear and share. Real estate will boom once coronavirus threat is gone. So go ahead, put your house on the market. Awesome! Finally, some positive news going on. And this is what I wanted to share. So if you have any other questions or know of anybody else that has questions about the real estate market, please reach out to me. Here's my data that I have. I just wanted to make you feel comfortable and give you the facts. That's it. What are the other people saying? So the only facts is the stuff in the past, because we know that, but everything else is this is what the experts are saying, and this is the data that I'm going off of. So again, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, give me a shout. I'm here for you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.